I wasn't going to make this video, guys, but I thought it's high time for a reality check. Welcome everyone to Chasing Tents. My name is Abby. Thank you for joining me to this Snetterton summary of the crazy, stupid, hideous track day I had last September 2019. I didn't make this video for a long time because I had a lot to think about, but I thought I must make this video to show you when things go wrong, it can really go wrong. So if you've been following me, I've showed you some great videos. 2 Portimao videos in Portugal, 1 Jerez in Spain, Cadwell Park, amazing day, Donington Park, hottest day of the UK, 1 or 2 issues, but no major crashes. Unfortunately here, I just put myself under too much pressure. I booked myself in fast group. I kind of deserve to be in fast group because the trajectory of my track day progress has been going from novice 2 years ago, then intermediate, and now I'm consistently doing fast group times. So I thought, you know what, let's book myself into fast group and we'll take it from there. And I'll give you the details of it in a minute. But let me show you some drone footage of this amazing Snetterton Race Track. I've got a lot of respect for this track because the layout is absolutely epic, and you'll see that on the drone footage. So before I show you the actual footage of the crash, let me tell you a little bit of background. So 2 things which kind of affected this. Number 1, brake pads. So I was using Aprilia OEM brake pads. I've actually been using Z04 pads for nearly 2 years on the same bike. 2 years. That's about 12 track days, 4 Euro days. And I have not used any other pads except the Z04 pads. So I put the Aprilia OEM pads, so that's kind of affected my braking point massively. However, what I didn't calibrate in my head is that I'm not on the Z04 pads, I'm on the OEM pads. That's number 1. Number 2 is I put myself under loads of stupid undue pressure by not only booking myself in the fast group, but on a track I've never been before. And most importantly, on this day, there were some proper BMZ races. So BMZ is British Motorcycle Racing Club, and there was going to be a race at the same track 2 weeks after this track day. So all the people who were going to race had come to this racetrack to practice, and most of these people were local, so they knew this racetrack really well. So at the first session, so I crashed on the second session. So at the first session, I kind of realized, my goodness me, I'm getting overtaken left, right, center. And that doesn't normally happen because my pace is normally pretty okay, even in the fast group. So I was putting myself under a lot of pressure. I thought, okay, second session now, I've got to really stick with these guys. So let me show you who I was with in my pits and next pits. So I had Michael and David. These 2 guys are well known in British Motorcycle Racing Club, real fast guys. Then Max Morgan, Kawasaki man, Mike Wade, real quick guys, loads of respect to them. Kevin Clark and Liam. Liam helped me with fixing my bike once I had the crash. And finally, who doesn't know Suki Rai, Asian Sensation Racing, real fast guy, real good guy. So these were the guys in my pits and next door, real good guys, real fast guys, and real safe guys. The way they overtook was real safe, real fast, but real professionals. So let me show you now the lap or lap and a half when this happened, and I'll actually comment alongside the footage so you kind of know what's happening. And you know what, massive lesson learned from this incident, but let's show you the footage. So I do apologize, I'm going to be looking at a screen while I talk. So I'm about to go out. Suki Rai, the racer, is right next to me, letting me go first. And I go and the marshal just lets me go by, no problem. This is the second session in the morning and I'm just about to enter the racetrack. I'm not going to go straight to the racing line. I'm just going to wait for these trainer people to go through and then I'm gonna make my move. And so straight away, first turn, really at good pace straight away, no issues. This was obviously before the crash, so I was pretty okay, no problem. So on the outside, not bothering anyone, just kind of minding my own business and trying to see if I can overtake 3 people, but this guy was seeming a bit quick, so I thought I'll take some time, go on the racing line, and we'll see what we can do. So still staying on the outside line, not going on the inside line, trying to be safe. And then a real quick guy goes through. Whoa, here we go. So this is what you get in the fast group. You get a mix. You can get a mix of everything. So now again on the outside, not on the inside, trying to be safe again. And now what I'm going to do is a bit of a dummy and go on the inside and kind of overtake this chap nicely and safely. A bit tentative because at this moment, and I remember this really well, I've just looked at my dash and I can clearly see my tire temperature is around 42, 43 degrees. And I kind of look at it and my whole balance gets a bit disturbed because I think the electricity in the pits was cutting out. So, okay, now this straight is pretty long and nice, and it's probably one of the biggest straights in the country. So, let me see, am I gonna, yeah, I'm gonna mind my own business, kind of stay away from him and brake, hard brakes, and then suddenly, as soon as I turn, I see a guy, falling down, loads of dust, and all I do is straight away follow him. So target fixation, stupidity, absolute stupidity on my side. I should have concentrated on the tarmac rather than looking at him. And now all these people have overtaken me and my tires are dirty, so I'm kind of staying away on the outside line, so letting people go on the inside, trying to be tentative, a bit slow, not doing something stupid, letting everyone through, and yeah, that's, I think, yep, there you go, getting robbed left, right, center. So I think now the main straight is going to come up, and then I'm going to pick up a bit of speed, and then I'm going to make that stupid mistake. So here we go. Oh, I've just noticed the GPS speed isn't working, so you can see the miles per hour on the dash if you're interested in the speed, and the gear changes are on the dash as well. There you go. This is what happens on the fast group. People overtake you left, right, center. However, very fast, very safe. So first turn, taking it nice. There's a big train of people, and I'm going to clearly miss my braking point, and I'm going to go straight ahead. But just before I was going to go into this chap, I just pressed my brake real hard and it crashed. If I hadn't pressed my brake real hard and hadn't crashed, I would have crashed into him. So I kind of sacrificed, which I should have done really, because it was my fault. Stupid mistake, missed my braking point, clip on is broken, not much damage to the bike. I kind of turned off the ignition, and I don't know why I turned it on again. I just don't know what was going through my head. I was really kind of shocked and shaken, even though it was a low speed crash, but the impact was massive. And then I just look at my bike, and I realized the camera was on, so I just do a bit of gesture like that, and I'm absolutely gutted. The bike is turned off, but the ignition is on. I can just see that. I don't know why I turned the dash on. Just don't know why. So this was the crash, unfortunately, guys, and I just felt absolutely stupid afterwards. Shoulder pains a bit, went to the paramedics, everything was okay. But yeah, just wasn't used to the OEM pads. So used to the ZF4 pads, which gave me instant bite, instant braking. And these OEM pads just got it wrong. And also kind of missed my braking point as well. So massive lesson. And that was one of the reasons I really wanted to make this video, because everything isn't hunky-dory at the racetracks. I've shown you maybe 6 track day videos now where things have gone really well, and this time it didn't go well at all. Okay, now I'm going to show you my repairs. So good thing was, next door to me was MSS Kawasaki people, and they were really nice chaps. They helped me put my bike together, so it was only a clip-on and a bit of exhaust repair, and they checked everything because they do MOTs and stuff, and also they have a race team, so they were used to everything, so they made sure my bike was safe and I was also okay to go back on the track. And that's what I did after lunchtime. So I'm going to show you a video now of a bit of bike damage. Excuse my voice, I'm a bit down and kind of defeated, but I'm still trying to get the bike sorted so I can go back on the track. So trying to repair the exhaust. It's got a bit of a leak here. Got a crack here where this connects to, and as you can hear from my voice, I'm pretty sad. This came apart. Some vegetation in there. That crash protection's done a pretty good job. It's done a pretty good job, so everything seems okay. Clip-on was broken and bent, and that's been replaced and stuff. There's a bit of damage there, but yeah, this as usual does a very good job. Protects the link pipe. A bit of lacquer has come off the carbon here. Some dust in there. My ram mount is broken. Everything else seems to be okay. Bit of dust everywhere, but yeah. Got some shoulder pains, but onwards and upwards. Got Silverstone in 2 weeks. So going to repair the exhaust and off I go. So now I've kind of repaired the bike, and the guys at Kawasaki have checked the bike. Everything is safe. I didn't want to be a danger to anyone, so I just wanted to make sure everything is safe. So now I'm going to show you one decent-ish lap, slow, absolutely slow according to me, but I kind of made do with what I had. I was a bit shaken and stirred, but I still kind of had a few laps after lunchtime, and this is one of them. So this was it, guys. Massive lesson learned. Real realization kicked in when I was editing this video. embarrassed, shocked, kind of taken back, you know, that kind of not to run before I can walk on a new racetrack where I've never been. So massive reality check. But I really thought I ought to make this video, you know, because I think you guys deserve to see when things really mess up. You know, you've seen some great track videos. This was the time to show you some crap. Shit happens. Well, okay, a bit of footage which I realized while I edited the video, that I had a bit of footage after the track day. I didn't vlog much because I was so down. So I made a bit of commentary right at the end of the track day. So please listen to it, and thanks for watching. As you guys know, I'm always honest about everything. I've not had a really good day today. Had a crash, unfortunately. And then on the second last session of the day, my bike just completely went dead. Don't know what happened. I was turning for a corner and just went dead. No idea. Doesn't start. So maybe something from the crash. Not much damage, just slight cosmetic damage, so I'm very lucky. My new AGV pista, slight scratches. Need a new visor. My new Alpine Stars airbag suit with no airbag. I didn't have the missile airbag. A little bit of damage, not too much. It's all right. But yeah, it wasn't a super high-speed crash, and the bike only slid for a bit. Yeah, I was just too hot into the corner, and just to save a crash with another biker, I just pressed the brake full on just to see what happens. And what happens is you crash. Basically, long story short, I was waiting for some Z04 pads which didn't turn up due to, I don't know, some reasons. And I had no pads, so I put the OEM Aprilia pads, the pads which you get with Aprilia when you buy them. So yeah, and when you get so used to the beauty and the grip and the immediate power of Z04 Brembo Z04 pads, then the OEM doesn't cut it, unfortunately, and that's what I found out. I should have taken it a bit easy, my fault. Anyways, these things happen. I'll learn from it massively. But all in all, the track is great. No competitive lap times from me today, because the accident happened on the second session, beginning of the second session, and it took me all morning to get the bike up and running. Kind of like botched everything together and thought, let's go again. I wasn't going to give up. I'm not really one of those people who just gives up and goes home. If the bike is okay-ish to run, and the bike was pretty good until it completely went dead on me. So yeah, lap time wise, I don't even know. 2 minute 11, 2 minute 10, I don't know. I gotta check it. But I'll put all the lap times and everything later. But anyways, it's a great track. 3 hours from me. I'm in the Midlands. This place is in southern eastern of England, Norwich, Snetterton. So it's quite far from me. I've got a bit of shoulder pain. Shoulders taken a bit of a whack. So I'm not looking forward to the 3 hours, 10 minutes drive home. But one's got to go home. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching again. I haven't vlogged too much today. You know, there's no vlogging from the morning. There's no vlogging of the crash. I was pretty sad because I've got Silverstone in 2 weeks' time. So anyways, guys, take care. God bless. Bye.